Hi Nat, another big day coming up Friday, and well, big week all around, of course. But um, what are you looking forward to the most about Friday night, besides getting home, I guess?
No, look, it's just nice to have all them sort of nice horses back racing, Davey. I think the trotters are quite exciting. We're quite pleased with most of them. It's nice having Regal Attire back race day. He probably will need the run, but it's nice having him back. And some of those maidens too. I think they'll go a nice race.
Lorraine at Del Sur sort of blotted a copybook a wee bit last time with a little pacing exhibition. Have you done any changes to her gear for straightening her out on the trotting game?
Not just her gear, we just changed her shoeing a tiny bit, but she seems really good, Dave. I worked her on yesterday, what was it, Friday? I think Wednesday. Worked a runner-up Wednesday, and she was very solid, and she felt great. So I'd be very surprised if she paced again.
Last week, Mark thought Mexicana could be the hardest to beat. As it happened, she had to do a bit of work out in the open. Which do you think is going to be? Can you pick one to beat the others, given the run?
I suppose it'll all just come down to the run they get, I guess.
Yes.
I think they're all very comparable. Mexicana, Lorraine Del Sur, Regal Attire, they're just nice horses. Want to play with me. He's done nothing wrong today. No. So I think who just ever gets the best trip will be winning. Probably Regal Attire. I just feel may need the run, but don't leave him out because he is a very class horse.
Very class horse indeed, and the young horses you have. An interesting line up there again. I suppose it really comes down to how some of them came through their last start. How do you assess them?
Look, they're all in a good place. Really quite happy with Stag Party's work yesterday. He's just a lovely little all-round horse, and he would have benefited a lot from that first up run. And I think Major Moose and Sam Hara, but neither of them had a hard run last week, so that's why they're both back in this week, and they're both quite fat boys, so they'll be a bit fitter for the run and race experience. And I think Delightful Dude will be the big improver. We've sort of just changed a bit of work with him and screwed him down a bit, and I'm sure he'll improve a lot.
Yes, changed a bit of gear, and also your charge had a change of gear. There's quite a bit of a difference in the times of the heats of the races of the last start. 2 seconds difference in race time for Stag Party. Does that make a difference in your assessment, or is it just the way the race pans out?
Just the way they were run.
Yeah. Stag Party has had a gear change as well. He's sharpened up a bit.
What gear change? No, he's in a really good place, little Stag Party. He's just a bit of a casual little guy. He's just got a bit to learn, but I do quite like him.
Can Princess Tiffany possibly turn the tables on Self-Assured?
Look, I think if she was in front of him, Davey, and it come down just to a sprint home, I think she could, because she is so fast. I thought her run last Friday was just excellent, off that really hot tempo, and she made good ground. So, and she's trained super through the week. Ali drove her on Wednesday, and she's just thrilled to bits with her. So, look, I expect her to run a great race again. Just depends on where she ends up in the run.
Self-Assured, of course, well, he's 10-4, 1 from 15, so you're never going to underrate him.
Oh, no, he's a great horse. He's a genuine, cup horse, I think. He is a favourite, but he's just a good all-round horse. He can sit and sprint, he can do some work, and I think that's, he's just got so many bows to his arrow, hasn't he? He can do anything, so, yeah.
Tim seems to think another masterpiece will have taken quite a step from this last run.
Oh, definitely. He's just right. He's just a little like a stallion now, and they always improve with a couple of runs under their belt. So I think he'll be sharpened up enormously for this.
And Hanshikhan having his first standing start. I know you've handled him at trials and similar, and he's always been okay from a stand. You're not worried about that?
Not really, Dave. I just think he has trialled from a stand, and I know it's different under race conditions, but he's a pretty sensible guy like that, and he is trotting really well at the moment. So I think he'll be fine.
And we come to the last race, by which time you've bailed out, and Italian Lad from 9. Is that a problem in your eyes?
Only if he gets held 3 or 4 fence. Look, I think, hey, it is what it is, Davey. Ideally, you wouldn't be drawn there, but it's not the end of the world. If Timmy can get off, I'm sure he will at some stage. I can see Aquacenta probably being, behind the leader, or maybe even 3 deep himself, so that'll put the other guy in a bit of bother. But if he gets out, they'll know he's there. He's in a great place. He's working really good.
Italian Lad was very impressive the other night.
Yeah, I do think he's a pretty fair horse, Dave. He seems to come back a lot bigger and stronger this time in. His manners have been really good to date, so just with a bit of luck, I'm sure he'll be over the top of them.
Okay, would you pick one on the night that you think will be hardest to beat?
Stag Party.
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck.
Worries.